welcome back to my channel. Today I have a flip of my personal rings. So this is a Filofax Nude, patent nude. It's a little less shiny now that I've been using it a bit, so it's gone a little bit matte, but I think if I clean it, it'll get shiny again. And as you can see, I've put in top tabs here, and I'll go over how I made those in a little bit. So let me open this up. On the left here, I have this pen. This is a Pilot Frixion in a copper barrel. This is an erasable pen. The tip here is an eraser, and I do use this pen. I'll show you a little bit later in some of my spreads or in some of the pages in here. And then I have two paper clips that I've just slid into this elastic here. They are both from Pigtails and Pockets. I don't think Rachel sells this one. She made this for me as a gift, and I love that so much. And then this is a collab with Fox and Pip. Oh, I forgot to mention, so as you know, I like to name my setups, not necessarily my planners, and kind of only when it comes to me. So I have soft named this setup Villanelle after Villanelle in Killing Eve because she has so many dimensions and she is so multifaceted and she's unapologetic about every single one of them, and also she's always up to no good. If you haven't seen that show yet, I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorites. It's probably my current favorite running show, and Villanelle is she's kind of like the antagonist, and she plays a serial killer, or she is a serial killer, played by Jodie Comer. So yes, this is Villanelle. Anyway, the first thing I have here is a laminate, or I guess it's like an acetate, and that's just to protect the foil on my dashboard here. So this is from my newest addiction. It came with one of my orders, and I cut it down for a dashboard, and then I placed this rose gold foiled pen here. That was a gift from Jasenia from Jasenia Printables, and I always love personalizing my front dashboard. On the back here, I have two photos I had printed at Walgreens. So this is a picture I took of my friend's apartment when I went to visit in Stockholm, and I just love the Scandinavian aesthetic, if you will. And then this is a picture of my friend's dog, whom I love. And then I have my name here. This was a gift, or like a freebie from the Sticky Station. I have a vellum from Scribble Prints Co. with rose gold stars, and then this is the beginning of my inbox. So this top tab here, I made it with a Dymo label printer, and I kind of slid it in. I have an Avery label, I believe, and I basically stuck the tabs on top, so they are kind of floating tabs. I can move them around if necessary. You'll be able to see a little bit better as I go on to the next few tabs. But this is my inbox section. This I made on Canva. Here I have a pocket from Once More With Love, which actually isn't stuck down. I cut out the backing and washi taped it down because I wanted to be able to reuse it. And in here I have some lettering that I laminated from Malika. This says, "I solemnly swear that I am up to no good." So the Marauder's map from Harry Potter is a motif that runs throughout this setup, as you'll see. And I also have this Chinese character that I wrote a long time back, and I absolutely love the way that it turned out, and have not been able to write it like this since, so I've kept it so I can either scan it and make it into, like, vectorize it, or, I don't know, rewrite it somehow. But this is the Chinese character for Dream, which is also the first character of my Chinese name. Oh, this clip is from Sesavi. So this dashboard, by the way, like this pocket dashboard, is from Type A for Alexa, and it was originally made for the personal notebook. I slid it and hole punched it so I could use it in my rings. And inside I have some sticky notes. I also have some sticky notes on like this flap here so I can easily access it. This is from Little Star Plants, this is Cloth and Paper, and this is from Amazon. I'll have everything linked down below, or all the shops at least. And then I have some notes pages I cut out from a notepad from TJ Maxx. This is my inbox section, so anything that I think of that needs to go somewhere, or that I need to do, or just need to put down quickly, and I don't know where it needs to go yet, I put here. So I have like a finance one, 2021 like journaling kind of theme. And then I have some planner things, and this one will probably be for, I'm not sure yet, but I have an extra notes page just in case I need it. And then this is kind of the start of my monthly section. So I have this vellum. This is from a digital from Caffeine and Paper Co. And then I have here a print from Modern and Minimal Co. on Etsy. Love lipsticks. By the way, some of these are printed a bit dark because I'm printing on my laser color printer, which tends to print dark. My inkjet printers are out of commission at the moment. And then on the back here, I have a couple pieces from Lynn, who is LVNSSI on Instagram and Tumblr, I believe. I'll have her linked as well. I love her work. Eventually, I want to commission a piece from her one day, but for now, I have her Artemis prints printed out on vellum, and then I stuck this little die cut here. I don't know where it's from. I got it at Winter Planner Land, 2 years ago, but I thought it went well with winter. So let me talk briefly about the tab here. As you can see, it's on this Avery clear label. It comes with a white tab. I cut it down to the size of the label that I made from my Dymo label maker. It was like 10 bucks on Amazon, and these tabs were less than $3. So 13 bucks DIY tabs, and I love the utilitarian look of them. So this is a dashboard from the Foxy Fix, and inside I've put another print from Modern and Minimal Co. And then on the back, I stuck in an envelope. This is a little card that came with the fragrance that I wear from Byredo. And then I have a little sticky note here with my monthly planning checklist because I have just started using this insert in this system with my monthlies, and I wanted to remember it for the following months. So I think eventually once I solidify this, I will make a digital print for it, so it's not like my handwriting, but for now I am writing it down on this vellum sticky note. So these monthlies are from Simple and Trendy Co. on Etsy. They are a digital insert shop, and I have absolutely fallen in love with Young's inserts. I feel like this horizontal layout has just really made my planner more functional, especially the monthly section. So I've put in special events here, or special dates, with a cloud that I made for myself that was in my shop. And then I have special dates here as well. So on the 12th, Bravey by Alexi Pappas came out. I have my bills due. And then I have my content planning on these page flags because I tend to move my schedule around a lot, so I wanted to be able to lift these and move them as necessary. So those are my monthlies. I have all 12 months in here, and then this is the next section, which I've marked here with a little page flag from Cloth and Paper. This is from Malika, from Malika's Planner. This is her gorgeous lettering. And behind that, I have a dashboard from Lindsay Scribbles. This is a freebie that she offers on her Instagram. She has a link to it, and I foiled it because I think it's really pretty. Again, you can see that I have the Marauders map theme going on here. So if you're not familiar with the Marauders map, basically it's a magical map from Harry Potter, and to activate the map, you say, "I solemnly swear that I am up to no good." And then what happens is it gives a little intro about what the map is about. So this is basically what shows up. There's an intro of who created the map and these footsteps, because the map shows where people are in real time. So there's that. Haven't put anything on the back here yet. So this is what I'm using to track my bills. This is a reoccurring tasks insert from Peanuts Planner Co. Again, it is horizontal, which I find makes it much more functional in a personal size because it's wide. And this is not usually here. I pulled this paper clip to cover up some of my bills because I would like to keep that private. But this is from, the actual clip is from Hello Paper Cat. So basically what I've done is I've highlighted every month that I have to pay that bill, and if there are any special fees additionally. As you can see here, my Amazon Prime is a yearly fee, so I've put that down here on Feb. So these top bills are more adulting type bills, and then the bottom one, I started from the bottom up, this is more fun type bills. I have a notes page with one of my credit card benefits that I don't want to forget. And then we move into my weekly section. So this is an acetate from Scribble Prints Co. And another theme, or it's not really a theme. This is the beginning end cap, and you'll see later I have another end cap. This is from Alexi Pappas, a quote, which I had commissioned the lettering from Katie from Made by Cades on Instagram. And it says, "Write down your goals so when you accomplish them, you know you are brave enough to want them." And then on the back I have this journaling card from an order from Once More with Love. And then this is my daily section, so I'm using 2 inserts here. This is a weekly from Jasenia Printables. This is like day on 2 pages. I absolutely love this insert. It's working so well for me. So I split each day into 2 sections. I have my personal to-dos and then my content to-dos, which is like planning and YouTube and Instagram related. And then for the end of the week, this would normally be like a sidebar, I guess. I track my mail and then my sleep. And then down here, I just keep random notes that I either want to transfer into another planner. For example, I have a little analysis of a poem I read and I wanted to transfer that to my Hobonichi later. I keep like journaling prompts or just reminders down here in the notes section. And then the other insert I have here is this weekly from Simple and Trendy Co. And it's like a week on 1 page. And as you know, if you've watched my videos for a while, I like to do monthly highlights in my 7x9 planner. And the biggest pain in quotation marks, because it's not really a pain, but it's just like the biggest problem I had was I didn't have a singular place where I could put down highlights as the day went on. So I would go in at the end of the month and go through my plans that I'd written down and try to see like where the highlight was. And sometimes there are little moments that I don't capture as a plan. So I would miss a lot of these really genuine, valuable moments that I wanted to put in my highlights. So I decided to use this insert for that specific purpose of putting down a couple highlights from each day, as well as some things I've been loving. Like for this week, I put down 2 songs that I had been absolutely loving. So this way, when I go to do my January highlights, I can pull like it would be 2 or 3 of these pages out and then just go along and fill out my highlights. Because this is already in my weeklies, which I look at every day, this is like really convenient. So that has been working so well for me. So love these inserts. So let me go to this week. Yeah, so this was for last week. This is this week's. And today's Saturday as I'm filming this. So those are my weeklies or dailies. Oh, and the back are some grid inserts for notes. And then the next section I have is a reference section. So this is the other half of that personal dashboard I cut up. And I put a little die cut here from Once More with Love, again, winter themed. And on the back, or on the next dashboard, I have this from Peach Palm. It's like an iridescent dashboard, which is really pretty. And I really wanted to continue using this adorable gingerbread man from Once More with Love, so I stuck it on top. And on the back, I have this Rise Up die cut from See Amy Draw, as well as a piece from Danielle Dobie, which I foiled. This is called Heartwork. And I have my reading log here. So this is from Jasenia Printables. It's actually meant for the A6 rings, but I recut it to my personal rings, which is why the sizing is probably a little bit off, and also the coloring. Again, my laser printer prints a bit dark, so I think like if you're interested in this insert, go look online to see what the actual colors look like. But I do kind of like how it printed out. I love the darker pinks. Anyway, I'm using a Peanuts Planner Co insert to track my reading list. I forgot what it was called, but I'll link the number down below. So basically on the 3 columns here, we have boxes to check off things. So I have like library or own. So if I'm going to borrow the book from the library, or if I own it already, if I read it, and if I really liked the book, if I borrowed it from the library and I want to reread it and want it as part of my book collection, then I will mark that I want to purchase it here. And for this, this is the back of that insert from Jasenia. I plan on putting all of my favorite book titles that I read on the spines, which I've actually done for 2019. I didn't use this insert in 2020. Hence why I only read like 5 or 6 books last year. And then I have like this skincare, or just like a beauty and skincare tracker, because I want to track the cadence in which I use up each product, because I've found that I have backups of products that I don't use very often and not enough backups of products that I do use often. So one, I'm trying to like not spend as much on beauty products this year because I'm trying to use all of what I already have, and also I want to plan out my purchases better. So it'd be helpful to kind of see how often I go through a product. And I don't have all of my skincare products here yet because I'm using up some right now, and I wanted to make sure I got the start date accurate. So once I start a new one, that's when I'll put it down here. So I have skincare, body. On the back, I'll have hair and probably something else. I haven't decided yet. Probably makeup or something. This is from that same insert from Peanuts Planner Co. It comes with 2. So one of them comes with 3, which is the other one you saw, and then the other one comes with 5. So you can choose whichever one you need. And then I have a wish list section. So this is my wish list, and this is from Simple and Trendy Co. I like this one in particular because it's so compact. You can fit 6 categories on one page. And this is like moved over from my old planner. It's just a continuation of that list. I have some D-stash inserts here that I made for myself. I actually made these for like keeping track of my planner D-stash, like the bigger items like the Foxy Fixes I have, but I figured it'd be helpful in my personal section as well. So that is the end of my reference section, and then next is my content section. So this is a top like dashboard from Filofax. I don't have anything inside because I like this vellum to peek out. This is one of my favorites from What's One With Love. And then I have like my content planning section. So this is really quite casual. I have my January videos and the haul that I'm planning on filming. And then on the back I have like the kits that I'm planning on using for my spiral bound. And then this is my finance section, or like it's more of a budgeting, well not really budgeting, just like a tracker for me really. So this is from Jasenia Printables. This is one side of the insert. The other side is a monthly, which I didn't print out because I already have my monthly in the front. Oh, these stickers aren't normally there. I just used it to cover up the prices. But basically I keep all of my purchases here. My goal for this year is to have like a circular budget. I don't know if that's an actual budgeting term, but what I mean by circular budget is whatever I make from YouTube, that's my budget for the month. Obviously it didn't work that well this month, but at the very least I wanted to keep track of like what I was spending on my planner purchases and how much I was making. So down here is like a net profit. For me, I would like to break even and have it at 0, but yeah, this month is negative. As you can see, I kind of extended this expenses section over up to the top, but for next month, I plan on using this for like more business related expenses. Like for example, if I host a giveaway, like the prices for the shipping labels and the things that I'm giving away, or if I like pay my PO box or buy new camera gear, stuff like that. So this will be more like business or content related purchases. This is more like my personal planner purchases, if that makes sense. Still trying to net 0, but we'll see how that goes. And then on the back here is a grid. Normally it would be the monthly section, but I printed out the first page so that I could have this grid here for notes. And I just have my PR code for the Crescent Planner, which is Mandy10 for 10% off. And I put it on a sticky note because I plan on moving this to the next month as well because my PR term is for 3 months. So again, here are the D-stash inserts that I made. This one is for selling my Foxies. I have another one for, I don't know yet, but I just printed 2. And then I have my list section. So I have video ideas here. This is a list insert from Jasenia. And then I have a shopping section, of course. So again, from Simple, Trendy & Co, I've clipped it all together because this is something I should probably not be looking at on a daily basis, but I just have like wish lists or want to buy lists. Sorry, my voice just cracked. And then on the back here, I have some notes. This is a custom that I wanted to order with Eternal Leather Goods, which I didn't end up going for, but I kept it in case I want to get something similar in the future because I really love this layout. And then the last section is my notes section. This is again from Malika. I have another Foxy Fix dashboard, which I've put a coffee like card that came with my Blue Bottle order as well as my evergreen stickers because my word of the year is evergreen. And then this is the end cap to that quote from Alexi, or set of quotations. Good thing I didn't accomplish all my goals yet because then what would I do tomorrow? And then on the back here, I have extra inserts and notes pages. The very last thing I have is a page lifter, which is a pocket, a pocket that I made for myself with that same paper from Caffeine and Paper Co. So I just have like random things in here. I mostly have stickers that I use. I have another coffee card, and I also have this Mischief Managed die cut to close out the Marauders map motif. So in Harry Potter, to make the map empty again after you're done using it, you say Mischief Managed, and that's why I have that here. This is from J. Crew Plans. It was a digital that I cut out. And that's about it. These teardrop paper clips are from Sassavie. I don't have, it's kind of dirty back here, don't have anything in the pockets. So that is it for my personal rings setup. Let me know if you have any questions down below. I absolutely love this planner so much. If you want to see, or if you want me to make a video on how I created this tabs, let me know. I can do like a Instagram TV video, or I could just post it here on YouTube. It's really easy. So let me know if you have any questions on that or anything in this planner. It has been really functional for me, and I've been using it every day this month. I feel like I've just been so much more productive and balanced after having set up this planner and using it in the way that I do. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.